I'm going to talk a little bit about our irrigator lease program. It's a little bit different than some of our other leases. As I recall, the other leases, we're leasing water from the water providers themselves, from either the irrigation districts or the NRDs who are holding the surface water. And again, it's little opportunity cost in that storage water. But when we started leasing water from the irrigators also, the irrigators themselves, which in fact caused reductions in irrigated acres. So there's a distinction there. We set up a pilot program with Central Nebraska Public Power and Irrigation District. And I could talk about that for hours, but we ended up settling on a lease price of $220 per acre per year. And this was in 2015. Now we were just coming off some pretty good crop prices then. So $220 per acre was a good price, but not excessive. We didn't get much participation in it. Us being kind of a new kid in town, an environmental group, we were shown lots of caution, I guess, from the irrigators. We kept the program in effect for several years. We kept the price at $220 an acre. And as crop prices went down, our participation went up. And in fact, the last couple of years, we were at full participation, and we've had to, in fact, have people line up for the program. In terms of lessons learned from that, well, we've found out a couple valuable things. One is, and this is kind of overarching to everything we do here, is that relationships are everything. You can't put an ad in the paper for irrigation water. You're not going to get a lot of people biting on that in Nebraska. It's getting out and talking to people, meeting with them, talking to their irrigation providers, talking to them in the field. And even with that, they're still going to be slow participating. So it's just a time-consuming process, but it is rewarding and it is trust building, and I think it's paying for us in the long term. As our participation went up, of course, we were quite happy about that. But as crop prices went down, let's just say we were paying a lot for irrigation water the last few years, probably at that point more than it was worth to be used for irrigation. We decided maybe we'd change the terms on our leases, and we reduced our lease offer down into the hundreds of dollars, not in the one, starting with a 1 rather than a 2 on dollars per acre. And our participation has lagged this most recent past year. We're about 1/3 of the participation we thought we might have. But the price of corn has gone from $3 5 months ago to about $5.30 now.